What is up, local artists? It's your local artist, Bo Thomas, here to show you the hottest clip going around the internet. And yes, it's literally the hottest clip because it has molten glass in it. I don't know how you guys feel about molten glass, but I have always been a huge fan of it. I have this core memory from when I was a child. I was in Hawaii and we visited, it was like this little tiny little strip of stores kind of thing randomly. And one of them was a glass blowing studio. And it had this beautiful panoramic, like, 3 of the walls were glass and it was overlooking the ocean, right? Like this amazing art studio, and this person was blowing little glass figurines. And at the time I was just like a little kid, I was like 7 or 8 or something like that. And these little glass figurines, I was obsessed with them. I loved them at the time. I was like, oh my god, these are so amazing, little tiny glass animals and stuff. Oh my god, it was so cool. I thought I watched this guy for I don't even know how long, but I was just watching him blow these little things. I was like, this is so cool. This is even before I was like, I'm gonna be a full-time artist. It was just when you're a little kid, you know. But this is goals. It's like a core memory of mine, and ever since then, I've had such respect for glass blowers. Let me know, comment down below if any of you guys work with glass. I would love to follow you on Instagram. You can follow me. Anyone, any artist, please follow me on Instagram. Right now, I'm following everyone that's following me on Instagram. 'Tis the season. I'll even comment on your stuff. Let's just get into it. This video is so cool. Glass blowing. See the molten glass? It's beautiful. I don't know what it's called where you love looking at like molten like material, but I love looking at volcanoes, lava. Wow. This lady's, she made it bigger. She expanded it by blowing into it. That's amazing. Wonder what she's gonna make out of that. Wow. It's such an amazing art form because like glass itself is like so powerful, as in like it's fragile, right? But at the same time, it's also very like dangerous. It's such a dangerous art form. It's like you shatter glass. Oh my gosh, she's making a pig. That's so cool. It's not even like a basic vase, which maybe it is. I don't even know if it's a vase, but I'm just saying like she's turning it into a farm animal. That's amazing. But yeah, if you break glass, like, oh, I hate cleaning up broken glass. It's like my least favorite thing to clean up. I mean, it's up there, I don't know, but like if I break glass in a room, I'll clean it up 2-3 times and I'll be like, there's still glass on the floor. You know, everyone wear shoes or something because there's glass on the floor, you know, and it's like probably in my head, but it is. I hate cleaning up glass, so mad respect to these people. There's like this level of, not even like danger, I just feel like anxious for them because if it drops, it's so fragile, you know? It's so like dangerous yet fragile. It's this amazingly contrasting like art practice, you know, and it's beautiful too. Like some art practices aren't this beautiful. Like I've done some art which is like dirty and you're like recording it and later you're like, oh god, I look terrible in that. Like this is beautiful, you know. They're like blowing art, like glass bubbles and stuff like that. It's gorgeous. The whole molten glass, it's phenomenal. Wow, I wonder what this person's gonna make. How can you not do a pig? A pig's so cool. Whoa, unbelievable. That looked like a pineapple. Oh my god, he made a dragon! This is amazing. I would love to transport someone from the 1700s, 1600s, you know, like way back, and just let them look at the marvel, how far we've come. Because each year they're outdoing themselves, you know. It's like, oh, last year you made a 10-foot dragon, well this year we're making an 11-foot dragon, you know, and they just like they keep outdoing themselves with just what they're able to. Wow, did you see how delicately he poured the tongue in? This is truly remarkable work. I don't know how you do better than a dragon, honestly. That is so detailed. My god. Look, I have this little tiny pendant. I'm so proud of it. It's like a little glass leaf. I didn't even make it. I just bought it from someone that does blow glass. And I thought it was so cool. So I was like, you're a genius. Like, not genius, but like, you're so talented for doing, you know, this is very cool necklace. It's my favorite necklace right now. And like, but these people are taking it to the next level. Full on intricate sculptures. I mean, I've seen some really amazing glass work, but I haven't seen them make it. You know, there's something about seeing the artist make it and then purchasing it, which is like next level. I really recommend watching someone, you know, blow the glass if you're gonna buy it. Wow, this is so cool. What the heck are they gonna make? Guesses. All right, I want guesses, and it looks like I'm going octopus. No, but honestly, there's something just so amazing to glass blowers. I was watching this TV show. I forget the name of the TV show. Please comment down below if you can remember the name of the glass blowing show. But they just have such, like, it breaks all the time is what I'm getting at. Like, these people are making it look easy. These are really truly talented crafts people because it breaks all the time on this TV show. Like when I watch it, it's just like all the time stuff is shattering. You know, like right here it could fall off and break, or they leave it in there for too long. Like there's so much that could go wrong. So for them to make it look so easy, it's inspiring. It makes me think I should do it. I'm like, I can do this, you know. And like there's no way. You know what? Let's talk good about ourselves. We can do it if we put our mind to it. Or, you know, you can do anything, and if we were to put our mind to it, we could do this. They are very talented. Sure, it wouldn't be our first time or our 10th time or our 100th time, but we could eventually get to this point if we put our mind to it. I truly believe in that. We should manifest it and make it happen. Are they making a fish? Wow. That looks like a zebrafish to me. Wow, that's so amazing. Beautiful work of art. Honestly, I am getting more impressed by glass blowers by the minute. It's one of those things I could stare at for hours. I don't know what it is. What's it called where you could stare at campfires or like molten lava? Like I could watch a volcano erupt and the lava ooze out for hours. Or they have those like Instagram sites. Wow, a shell. And it has a design on it. Oh God, that's gorgeous. This would be a nightmare to ship though. As someone who has shipped sculptures before, they must have it down because it can be both pricey and expensive, and there's nothing and difficult, and there's nothing worse than shipping art and it breaks along the way, or something happens to it along the way to get to the person, because then no one's happy. The person that gets it doesn't like it, you know, because it's broken, and you know, you feel bad, so you refund. It's just like a really bad thing. You can insure them, but it's just very, you know, wow. They make it look so easy. That's the thing. I want to get into it now. They're making it look so easy. What would you make if you could, you know, blow glass right now and make something? Anything. If you were just like really skilled and could make anything, what would you go for? I think I would do like a table. A really cool, like fancy table, you know, like not like a normal table, like an artistic glass table. Drink coffee at it in the morning. My dog. Wow, honestly, this is making me want to get into glass blowing. If you know someone that's into glass blowing, please have them contact me. I would love to collaborate in some way. I'm all about collaborations. Follow me on Instagram, I'll follow you back. Promise. Wow. I need a horse! Remarkable. I wonder if it's like a chess piece or if it's just like a normal horse. This is truly a beautiful art practice. Like, it almost reminds me of glue, like they're working with like hot glue or something like that. I mean, like obviously, it's a unicorn! I love that they're taking it into this mystical direction, you know, dragons and unicorns, because art is magical, you know. And is that a giant lighter? Holy cow, that's cool. I feel like art is magic in a way, you know, both in the transformation of materials, because this seems like magic to me. To take molten, you know, glass and turn it into this is truly phenomenal. I wonder what the most expensive part of glass blowing is. Is it like the raw glass? You know, is that the most expensive part of it? Because I know glass is expensive. Trust me, like, I owe it. I was trying to buy a window the other day, a small window. It was so expensive. I was like, I don't need a window. Who needs windows? You know, it's a thing. It's just a man-made construct. Anyway, glass is expensive, so I can imagine maybe the raw glass would be expensive. Other part of it is maybe just having access to, is this a kiln? I'm not sure what you would call that, but where they, you know, put the glass into to heat it up and stuff like that. That might be expensive to heat up and just have access to. Maybe it's like a communal thing that they all share. But I wonder, if you know, please comment below. He's dipping sprinkles on it. They are creating texture on the glass. Is that what I'm seeing? Are my eyes deceiving me? What's he gonna do with this? See, art, I feel like great art is like a magic. I feel like it's a magic act, you know? Where you're like, wow, how is this possible? You know, I always feel that way around great art. Ooh, okay, so she blew it to make it bigger. Let's get into the little, I saw something online that kind of disturbed me, and I'm gonna share it with you guys if that's cool, okay? It was glass blowing too, and it was this person that had been glass blowing for years, and I don't even think it was for like super artistic. It was more like a craftsman who was like blowing glass for like mass production kind of thing. Anyway, years and years and decades of blowing glass, having and your cheeks getting all big and stuff like that, had caused this individual to have developed chipmunk cheeks. And this isn't the scientific term, and I'm not trying to be rude, it's just the only way I can describe it to you guys. Giant cheeks from constantly blowing. And then this video described how certain type of like instrument players, like brass instruments like trumpet and stuff like that, people can develop enlarged cheeks, and it stays because once they're not large, it's kind of like sunken in. Anyway, this is just has been in the back of my mind thinking about that. One, how amazing the human body is, how it'll adapt and transform even within one lifetime, not even over like a bunch of lifetimes. But I bet if there was like generations of glass blowers, maybe their cheeks would look different than the average, metal worker. That's another conversation. Right now I'm super into metal, like forging and stuff too. I was watching that other show. What's that name of the show? Is it Forged? Anyway, comment the show down below. What in your opinion is more impressive? Glass blowing or metal forging? Because right now I'm trying to decide that in my head, and each one is just so like, I'm kind of leaning towards glass blowing right now, but metal forging so practical too. Jeez, they're both amazingly practical yet beautiful art forms, and I'm all for it. I wish I could get more into it. Maybe I will, maybe in the next coming years I'll get more into like this kind of work, but right now it seems so far out. I wonder what the most dangerous aspect is. Do you think it's the vapors coming off it, like toxic fumes? That's the one thing I've learned over the years, is you gotta be wary of the fumes. Such a beautiful art form. Honestly, I could watch this forever. Oh, they made a snowman. That is so cool. Textured snowman. Truly an amazing work of art. Man. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below what you would make if you were going to do your final piece. They went pig, dragon. I think I saw a fish in there. Which one do you think would win? I think the dragon was the coolest in my opinion. But for me, what I would do for my final piece, life-size snow globe that the judges could enter. And that, there's lots of problems with, my project. One, how do you get a kiln that big enough to fit a human-sized snow globe, Let me know in the comments, is that a real limitation or is there workarounds around that? What I was thinking is you could do, if I were to wing it right now, stained glass. It would be both beautiful and practical because you could just kind of like take smaller pieces and make it into the giant human-sized snow globe. That would be my final project that I would try to wow the judges with. Leave in the comments what you would make if you were an amazing glass blower. I really would love to read it. It's my favorite thing to do. Wake up from like a 3-hour nap, read the comments, the best. Please leave me a comment down below. It sucks to wake up from a 4.5-hour nap, have no comments after leaving videos. Anyway, thank you so much. See you next time. Peace.